So you got a lump of clay there today. What are you going to do?
Well, this is a new clay I've never thrown before. It's 290, and I've never thrown it, so I'm going to see what it does.
Okay.
I'll do a little centering, knocking it off, centering, just to play with it for a few minutes, just until I get a good feel for it. 290 is a new clay for me, but it's supposed to be a cream-colored clay, and I'm looking for something that's a little more flesh tone, because I want to do a sculptural piece. About making and see how it works. So far, so good. It came up really nice.
It did seem to.
Yeah.
From this angle.
Yeah. It didn't fight me. It just kind of said, okay, sure, going up. So come and take a look. If you look down in the inside, you'll see the bat, the brown of the bat, all the way down in the middle. A floor, you know, if you have a clay bottom, it's called a floor, it actually helps hold the piece from going off center. It adds tension to the bottom so that it lets it, you know, lets you wiggle it around. When there's no bottom, the only connection of the clay to the bat is this side wall. And some clays do not do very well. They don't like not having a floor, and they'll go flying off of a plastic bat very easily. But this one didn't seem to mind. It just said, okay, sure, whatever.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create the head lower. So I've just given myself a head down here. And now, I'm closing the hat.
Oh, wow. I can see the hat.
Can you see the head?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the extra.
The bottom's the body.
Yeah.
Right. So I want this hat to kind of be like a pixie hat. So I'm giving it a little bit of texture, a little bit of, you know, making it narrower and narrower. Maybe make a little ball at the top of it. And then I'm just going to go, because, you know, I want it to be a hat. Ta-da!
Okay, so you have another form here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to bring up the walls.
Mm-hmm. To make another closed form.
Okay.
This clay I have thrown many times. It's called Black Raven. And it's a jet black clay when it's finished. But it's a wonderful, wonderful hand-building clay. And it's a stink throwing clay. It has, you can throw it, it will let you, but you will fight it the whole time. So right now I'm just fighting it, trying to get it to do what I want it to do. And not easy.
Is it the pressure you have to apply?
It's a combination of things. One, it's very sandy. It's got a lot of grog in it.
So it hurts your hand?
So, I mean, after a little bit, the moisture in your hand goes away, and it's like rubbing against sandpaper, so you have to adjust. The other thing is I'm trying to keep because I know this is going to be a closed form, I'm trying to keep the top narrow. so that I can close it easier and not opening it and then trying to shove it back in because it won't let me. So as I bring it up, I'm constantly angling the clay in,
Yes.
and it's not this piece. This piece needs to look and feel like stone.
Okay.
And this black is going to look like basalt. I mean, it's going to look like lava rock when I finish with it,
Nice.
which will be absolutely perfect for the sculptural piece I have in my head. If I can get it out of my head and get it into the mud. You know how that goes. At the top is the head. And the other one I had is a hat. This one is also going to have a hat. But it's a totally different shaped hat, because if you think about, I said Odin, so you think of a Viking, and you think of that hat that they wear that's kind of more horns than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've given him the head. The hat has to be one of those